Hello friends, today Terry's going to be painting an Easter bunny. If you know, you know. She's been painting lots and lots of bunnies over in her paint studio. The host of this collaboration is 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, the Crafty Art Shack, and the co-host is Rustic and Lace DIY. Please check out all their channels in the description box, and please check out the playlist for more Easter fun.
I gotta make some room on my shelves back there. Give him some white there. Anyway, I was looking at dinosaurs today. That's what I was going to do, because I want to make a dinosaur kids door hanger. Because I have no clue what a dinosaur looks like. And that's why when I was painting this one, it looked like a dog for so long. There were a lot of really cute things on the auctions today. Hi, Sherry. Well, Sylvia, do you have a calendar yet? Oh, that's why Marianne didn't catch me yesterday. I can't believe that I got the wrong date in there. Oh well. I'll fill my calendar up more. No, why? I mean, that's an odd one. I can see me getting the date wrong, but there wasn't even a date on that one, so that's worse. But I've been getting a lot of stuff done in the shop. I've had some special orders I had to get out. They're all gone. Took my grandkids both out for lunch today. And that's what really puts me behind, is not staying in my building from the time I get up. So tomorrow starts live sales over on the marketplace. We have live sales on Saturday night and Sunday night. So if you're looking for handmade items, there's a lot of nice things up, and a lot of good sellers this weekend. I'm really shocked at how well the weather's holding up around here. It's been beautiful out today. I almost put an Easter egg in his hands, since I got the carrot on something else. And this pink thing up on his head is going to be a flower, in case you didn't know. Well, you know what? If you don't have a calendar yet, it's okay. You can still paint. I would get like, especially the backs of cereal boxes, you know, that brown cardboard. That stuff really holds paint good. And so you could still paint on it and then cut them out and glue them to your calendar. Nah, I gotta put his eyes in there. He's kind of freaking me out at the moment. It's just nice because ever since I started painting every day, I've come up with some really good things. And I'm enjoying my day better. I always get so involved in all the computer work that I save painting for the last thing I do. And now I'm putting it as the first thing I do. That's why you saw me live early today. I got up and trying to get in the mood to paint, and the best thing to do is just pick it up and start. But then it wasn't turning out right, so the rabbit on the paper is probably at least a 2-hour rabbit. But I do like it because I had my husband cut me down some wood today in a 2-foot piece so that I could, that's not the way she's going to look on the door hanger, but it's close. At least that kind of gave me an idea as to what I wanted and what I don't want, because the bow needs to be floppier, but I'm loving the looks of those eggs. Let's run some light blue around here. And I hadn't done one in blue, that's why I've chose blue. Oh, it's raining. Ugh. Well, I could take rain over snow, so I'm okay with the rain, even though, man, it's been so nice the last 2 days being able. What is today? Is Friday? Okay. You have a paintbrush in your hands. That is good. That's all it takes. Put it in some paper. Grab a piece of paper. Nothing. In fact, that can go in the garbage. So you just start. You just start. Kind of what I did today. I just started, and it turned out. But Lisa, once you get started, it's kind of like, you know, I'm in awe of those ladies, you know, that sit at the doctor's office or wherever, and they're just sitting there and not even paying attention, and they're whipping out those big crocheted blankets and knitting 1,000 miles an hour. Yeah, it's because they've practiced, but I'm still like, you're not even looking. You're just sitting there effortlessly knitting something. But, oh, wait till you find out what I'm painting tomorrow. And I can't tell you what time because I don't know when it will be ready. But my daughter loves to make sourdough bread. And she is off at she went shopping tonight and she found food paint. So she's going to make her loaf of sourdough tomorrow, and then as soon as it's cooled, which I'm saying my daughter's not going to get up and do it real early, so it'll probably be tomorrow evening. But I'm going to paint her sourdough bread. Won't that be cool? I've never painted on food before. So when I know exactly what time, I'll let you know, but I'm kind of excited. I don't know what you paint on sourdough, but I'll paint a rabbit on sourdough. And you know what? Some days you will make a mess, and that's okay. It's all right. I guarantee you, if I wouldn't have spent 2 hours on this girl today, she was a mess. I just kept seeing a Shih Tzu the more I painted her. So it doesn't matter as long as you just, yeah. Once you're in the habit, that's the thing, is just doing it. Because once you get in the habit, then it flows so much easier and you look forward to it. It's getting in the habit that's the tough part. But once you just get started, it comes. And I'm loving flowers. They just fill everything in. Shouldn't have thrown my other paint away. I just need little tiny amounts for this little one. Oh, what I was going to say about this Amish auction is that when it's so dark out there, during the summer it's not bad because it's daylight, but it is pitch black out there. And you know what Amish have in their driveways? And it's not fun when people step in it and then they walk into the building. Sylvia, that would be cute. This is on its last days. Janet knows to ignore my painting habits. She already, without the caps on them, and yep, she already kind of ignores it. Yeah, get some blue around those eyes because maybe that's too small. Put some green on these flowers so they don't look like they're just little balls sitting there. Oops. And I've gotten to the point where I don't even pour paint anymore. Especially now that I'm painting so much, I just set the lid back on and I'm good. Okay, we're gonna leave that there until we can get some fillers in there. Hi, Kathy. I've been painting for full-time for 26 years now. Actually, it'll be 26 years in March that I started full-time. In 1999, and I graduated in 79, and it's going to be my 45th reunion this year. And it's like, now I feel like, I don't know if you guys ever had it, but in our school, they put all the classes' senior pictures up in the hallways. And I always remember looking at those people, and they all look so old because, you know, that was in black and white. And now I think, I wonder what what those people think of our pictures up there, thinking, oh man, they're pretty old. I used to think that was so creepy to see all those old pictures of people thinking, man, they actually went to school here? It was like they were aliens or something, I thought. It was like, there ain't no way those people went to this school. And now it's like 45 years later. That's insane. Okay, so when did you guys graduate? Am I the only old person here? I know Marianne's young. I know Melissa's young. Gotta get that in there between their eyes. Yeah, what year did you graduate high school? I graduated in 79. Oh, there's a few. Not very many. There's a few of them as old as I am. 69 was a good year. Oh. Look at all you guys. Mine was 79. That was... Jennifer, you were 1990? Man, you're younger than my son was born in 1980. Can you do that math? Oh, wow. A lot of you in the 70s. I graduated in 79 and I had a baby in 1980, so. And then I waited 10 years before I had the next one. But I haven't been to one of my reunions. I don't remember why I didn't go to the last one, but they always have them in September. And I've done craft shows for the past 25 years, and I always had craft shows those weekends. So this year I get to go. And you know what? When I see pictures of them, I'm like, how did you guys get so old? I don't think I've aged at all. They've all gotten older but me, because I don't have to see myself. It's like, man. Or do you guys ever watch the, all the guys I used to love in the rock, the hair bands back in the 80s, and you look at them now and you're like, oh, what happened? You were so amazingly handsome, and now it's like, when did you guys get old? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't age like you guys did. You ever think that? I tell you, it was my worst nightmare when I was a kid, and the Flintstones had that episode where Fred fell asleep, and then when he woke up, Pebbles was married to Bam Bam and all the things, and that thing just totally ruined me. So now when I go to the town where I was raised and I look at people, I can't even tell who they are, and it's like, man, you got old. Or, man, you look like your dad. I'm about to call you by your dad's name. I don't know when we got so old, but apparently we did. I don't know. I don't think I look too old because I've got I like the app Facetunes, and boy, I can take 20 years off my face. Oh, you know what? I need to get his mouth in there, don't I? So maybe when they look at my picture on my Facebook page, maybe they say, wow, she hasn't aged hardly at all. How did I learn to paint? It is. There's some advantages to going to the class reunion and seeing how some of them turned out. But then they're talking about who has the memory board from 5 years ago. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they have a memory board with all the people who've died in our class. That's pretty bad. We live about 2 hours away from the town where I graduated from, and every once in a while I will bring up the obituaries just to see who has passed. So it's like, So it's kind of sad that we're on that 45 years and we've got people who are gone. It is morbid. Oh, it is very morbid, but then you're like, oh my gosh, they're gone. We're not supposed to be that old yet. That's what gets me, is I keep thinking we shouldn't even be there yet, but apparently. So I started painting because I took some art classes, but I never took any real painting classes until the late 80s. And then my daughter didn't like going to the babysitter, so I had to figure out a way to make money at home. So I just taught myself how to paint, and it was not good when I started. And so I had to make money being home, so I started painting, and you know, the more you paint, the better you get, and things start, then we started at the flea markets, we started at the mall, and then pretty soon we got accepted into some juried shows, and then, so I started in 99, and my husband quit his job in 2001 to help me, and this is all we have done ever since. And then in 2017, 2018, right around in there, I started going live on Facebook, and then now I've got a painting group on there, and a selling group. So that's why you see me painting all the time now, is I'm coming up with new designs to teach inside my group. Might have to make his feet a little bit bigger. So my daughter was 3 when I'd taken her to a babysitter, and she hated it, had the worst time. So now she turns 30. She'll be 30, so maybe I've been doing it for 27 years. Because she's 29, and I started when she was 3. 26, soon to be 27. But luckily, back then, craft shows were really good. And, you know, they were very profitable back then. Then it was lucky that I had started going online before COVID hit, because I was already selling my stuff online. I started in 2018 or 19 selling my stuff on Facebook. I would have live sales. And back then, there wasn't any competition, so it was easy to sell. Oh, he's starting to come cute. He's getting cuter with the shading. Okay. So it's nothing that nobody else can, I mean, anybody could do what I do, basically. Because my painting to begin with was not good. So it's just practicing. Getting out that calendar every day and putting your paintbrush down, and that's all it is. And then that's how we started the marketplace. Is if you haven't been over to Virtual Home Decor Marketplace, you'll find a lot of ladies over there who are amazing, talented people who came from the craft show world, and then they didn't have any shows during COVID, so we started the marketplace. and they're still selling every single weekend without having to go to craft shows. So it's been really good for a lot of people. Okay, oops. You know what? I think I'm going to go back to that marker on this one. Is that, oops, that mouth needs to be really small. Thank you, Marianne. Marianne just posted the link to Virtual Home Decor Marketplace. We had an auction tonight, and we have live sales, and you guys can go and watch them. They are amazing what they do. And they sell their stuff. Oh, craft shows are so hard. Oh, Linda, it's just practice. That's all it is. Hi, Peg. I know, Shirley. It's like, I don't hate it. It's like, when I first get on, I always think, man, I should really wait and get some of the stuff done, because if somebody jumps on while I'm at, the point I was when I started, they'd be like, oh man, I don't know what that lady thinks she's doing, but I'm going to go around the nose with that. It's like all boring work until you get to this part. I'm going to have a $10, I had a $10 snowman class in December, and now I'm going to do one with a rabbit, and I go into a lot of detail, so I'll be posting that. I'm hoping this week. So I can go into more depth in there. Okay, let's try to get this. Maybe not this week, maybe the week after that. That's what I don't like using about a marker, is that it's harder to go over that with the paint. But I don't want these very bright, so I'm just going to, or very dark. Actually, it looks a little bit like watercolor, and I don't watercolor, but kind of what it's doing. Oh, you know what? Well, let's work on the calendar for just a moment, because it's going to have to dry. Get this in there. Shading down in there. I'll show you what I did on my calendar yesterday. Jennifer showed me, well, Jennifer told me about the calendar, and then Colleen dropped a link to this lady who does calendars as well, and every day she paints on her calendar. I think I'm going to add some brown in there to some of my shading. A little bit. Stand out a little bit more. I don't know what brown and blue make, but it's a little bit darker. And then we've got a little bit darker, so it's like his legs are. I better do that in a dark blue right there. Oh, you know what he's missing? The tail. To darken that up to make it show. Hi, Roxana. Thank you, Deborah. Oh, Sylvia, did you like the snowman class? Linda, I saw you joined. I got you in the group yesterday. Thank you for joining. You'll have fun. Are you a painter now, or are you just starting? Because I've got the Painting of the Month Club. All of the videos that are in there are really designed for beginners, and it's a great place to start. And then this week we did I don't remember what my project was this week. Oh, the big white rabbit. That's what it was. I'll show that to you here in a moment. We're going to get out the and take a while to get in here to all these flowers and get them looking good. So wait on that a minute. Have to scribble some white lines in here.